On this episode of Pulse, we'll tell you about a production facility that may have seen its final scene.
Plus, our mashup team is showing us how to add a splash of fun to our Miami lifestyle.
And finally, Olivia Rodrigo may not be getting him back, but she's getting back on top of the charts. Harvey Duplock is here to tell you all about her new album, Guts.
Let's get those heart rates pumping because Pulse starts right now. Hello and welcome to a brand new season of Pulse, the University of Miami's entertainment and lifestyle show.
We are so excited to be live for the whole semester. I'm Ben Freeman.
And I'm Melissa Beatty. And well, Ben, I think we should start out on a serious note. The writer's strike is underway, causing a major impact on the TV and film industries.
The Writers Guild of America and the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers reached a tentative deal yesterday. Writers have been striking since May 2nd, looking for increased wages, better residuals, staffing requirements, and protection from artificial intelligence. The strike was the second longest in the union's history. The WGA announced the tentative deal to its 11,000 members via email last night, but the contract still needs to be ratified by the union's members.
The really interesting thing was the unity that the writers maintained through the course of this. I think the studios thought that the pain that was inflicted on the talent guilds would shake their resolve and make them, they knew that this was going to be a tough negotiation, but writers are not all the same. Feature writers are a little bit different from television writers, and veteran showrunners are different from people who are just breaking in and maybe only have one or two credits. So to their credit, the Guild managed to keep all of those various constituencies together.
The announcement came only one day after the studio stated that they already provided their best and final offer. The WGA stated that they could authorize members to return to work on Tuesday, even before the deal is actually ratified. After 146 days of the strike, the Writers Guild says that the efforts of the movement are what, quote, finally brought the companies back to the table to make a deal. Now, the Guild is urging its members to join the picket lines for the actors' strike, which is the largest union for Hollywood actors. I'm just glad that the studios finally gave them what they were asking for.
Me too, because I want to see my favorite shows back on the screen.
As do I.
But, Ben, are you a Swiftie?
You know, we actually dated for a little while. We are never, ever, ever getting back together.
Well, it turns out you can now make a career out of being a Swiftie, and if that job is calling out to you, you better speak now. Gannett, a major newspaper publisher which owns more than 200 daily papers, is searching for reporters for the two pop stars. The company states in the job description, quote, seeing both the facts and the fury, the Taylor Swift reporter will identify why the pop star's influence only expands, what her fan base stands for in pop culture, and the effect she has across the music and business world. If you're not a Swiftie, perhaps you're crazy in love with Beyonce. The company is also looking for a Beyonce Knowles Carter reporter who can capture Beyonce's effect on society and the industries she works in. Critics say that investing in these massively popular artist-specific roles is taking away the opportunity to invest in local journalism at the company. But if the job is successful, it could be a big achievement, penetrating tightly controlled operations to get insight on the stars. This could allow the company to establish themselves as national authorities on important cultural figures. However, if the new hire acts more like a fan than a journalist, it could all backfire on Gannett.
Now, rarely do we talk about sports here on The Pulse, but when Usher is involved, we have no other choice. Yesterday, the National Football League confirmed that Grammy winner will headline Super Bowl 58. Usher's performance will take place on Sunday, February 11th in Las Vegas, and he is ready to hit the stage at the Allegiant Stadium. The 44-year-old R&B sensation said in a statement that he quote, can't wait to bring the world a show unlike anything they've seen from him before. And we certainly cannot wait either. He added that a performance like this has always been on his bucket list. We don't know quite yet what to expect from Usher or who he might invite to perform with him, but we do know he has previously collaborated with top-tier artists like Ludacris, Lil Jon, and Alicia Keys. I'm so excited to see what he does and debrief right here on Pulse after it all goes down in February.
Now, who is everyone's best friend? Their dog. In Los Angeles this past weekend, there was a record-setting number of dogs who went to go see the Paw Patrol: The Mighty movie. Talk about a cute scene. I would not even be able to pay attention to the movie. The Guinness World Records mark to beat was 199 dogs at the screening today. For this Paw Patrol movie, the new Guinness World Record is 219 dogs at a screening. Congratulations to all the pups that took breaks off their long days of naps and chewing bones to come to this event. This event was hosted by Paramount Pictures, Best Friends Animal Society, and Street Food Cinema. The families and dogs were the reason this was possible.
Oops, she did it again. Britney Spears is back to the movie screens to celebrate her upcoming memoir. The pop star's debut film Crossroads from 2002 will be returning to theaters on October 23rd and 25th. The movie will only be in theaters for those 2 nights. Now, I hate to be toxic, but I'll be first in line to get tickets. Not only will you get to see Spears, but other Disney characters that we all know and love are in the film too, and I will sure be excited to see them. I have no doubt that the music in this movie will have audiences singing and dancing along. It is unbelievable that Crossroads will be shown in 875 theaters across 24 countries worldwide next month. Spears has expressed excitement for the release of her upcoming memoir.
Now, who's the blondie everyone is talking about? Sorry, Swifties, it's not Taylor. It's Princess Peach, the video game character known from her original role in the Nintendo's Mario franchise. In her pretty pink dress, big blue pearls, and long blonde hair, she effortlessly surpasses other characters while looking nothing but stylish. From the 1985 Super Mario Bros. Installment, anyone could recognize the princess. While to honor one of the main characters of the Mushroom Kingdom, she is starring in her own game, Princess Peach Showtime. This is scheduled to be released March 22nd, 2024. Calling all gamers, mark your calendars for this to get released. It will be made for the Switch console, where the princess will use special abilities to battle the Wicked Grape and Sour Bunch. For someone who has been friend-zoning Mario since 1985, I am so in support of this princess. Now, Swifties, your turn has come. The other blondie that lives rent-free in our heads attended the Chiefs-Bears games. Now, she was not only there to eat a hot dog, but she was cheering on Travis Kelce. Is this a new love story? Talk about not a cruel summer. The Kansas City Chiefs Titan had Taylor Swift sitting with his parents during the game. Mama Kelce and T Swift were laughing, chatting, and watching the game together. Now, don't get me started on how they met. Kelce revealed he tried to slip his phone number via a friendship bracelet he made for Swift during one of her era's concerts. Now, I know it's no paper ring, but a phone number on a friendship bracelet could be the start of a great relationship.
Now it's time to talk about another artist, Olivia Rodrigo. And while she may not be getting her own reporter, she's still topping the entertainment headlines. Our off-the-record reporter Harvey Duplock is here to tell us on the latest on her new album, Guts. Harvey?
Thanks, Ben. I'm Harvey Duplock, and I'm here to take you off the record. But before we talk about Olivia Rodrigo, let's talk about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, the match made on the gridiron. What a cute couple. And I've learned a very valuable lesson. Now I know that if you want to get a girl as successful as Taylor Swift, all you have to do is get a friendship bracelet. Put your phone number on it. Isn't that neat? Anyways, today we're going to be talking about actress and pop sensation Olivia Rodrigo, who is mostly known for getting her driver's license. A little fun fact for you there. She dropped her second album titled Guts on September 8th, and I must be having deja vu because just like her first album, Sour, it has topped all the charts. I'm talking English charts, Australian charts, Swedish charts, and of course, America's Billboard 200 chart. This makes her the first female artist since Ariana Grande to have her first 2 albums debut at Billboard's #1 spot. Olivia's new album features 12 brand new songs, 16 if you include the 4 vinyl exclusives. Her lead song, Vampire, which is about a boy using and bleeding her dry like a, you guessed it, bad boyfriend, was originally released on June 30th and has received rave reviews, and so has the entire album. She focused this album around her growing pains as she figured out her identity, and just like her first album, she focuses a lot on heartbreak. So Olivia, if you want a guy who won't break your heart, feel free to hit me up, because why not? I'm British! Anyways, that's all the time I have, and everything I said has been off the record. I'm Harvey Duplock.
Thanks, Harvey. You know, Ben, I'm personally in support of Olivia Rodrigo and Harvey, and I think we should make it happen.
Oh, they would be perfect together. I can already hear the wedding bells. Now, I think it's time we take a short break.
Coming up, we'll show you the story of a Turkish restaurant here in Miami that our reporters may say is keeping it fresh. Now, do I go over there?
Let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches, vaping? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You didn't turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Hart, what's going on?
I'm leaving.
Why? What did I do?
Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit.
Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave.
Okay. But remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things. But all of them are pure love.
Ooh, that break got me feeling hungry, and I could really go for some Turkish food.
Yeah, me too, but where do you find that in Miami?
Rumor has it our Keeping It Fresh team has the answer our stomachs are rumbling for. Take it away, team.
Hi guys, and welcome to this semester's first episode of Keeping It Fresh. I'm Gracie Herberholt.
And I'm Layla Blue, and today we're at El Turco.
El Turco has been bringing the taste of Turkey to Miami for the past 2.5 years, but have already received much recognition, including 2 Michelin Bib Gourmands and a feature in Bon Appetit magazine. We talked with owner Gökhan to learn a little bit more about the Turkish cuisine.
Our region is known with their good food, as well as the whole country. Turkish food, Turkish cuisine is a very rich cuisine. It's a very old cuisine. Here at El Turco, we present only the traditional Turkish cuisine.
Some of the dishes we were served included the Turkish breakfast tray, consisting of 2 eggs sunny side up, served with fresh tomatoes, Persian cucumbers, feta cheese, kashkaval cheese, olives, homemade jam, and freshly baked bread. And one of our personal favorites was the sharier barek, a thin, flaky dough pastry filled with beef and raisins. We also had the bao kaymak, which was a creamy milk with honey and walnuts served with pita bread. Next, we had the Smit avocado, which was a sesame bagel topped with freshly mashed avocado and a fried egg on top. So yeah.
We loved tasting the flavors of Turkey at El Turco, and I'm sure we'll be back soon. Back to you hosts in the studio.
That story was awesome, but this next one will unfortunately leave a bad taste in your mouth. Our Scandal Session team is here to tell you about all the latest in the Russell Brand sexual assault allegations.
Thanks, guys, and welcome to Pulse's new segment dedicated to scandals heating up. I'm Amanda Muhammad.
And I'm Niles Nassim. Now, Amanda, while we're on fire, there's a celebrity this week that's under fire.
That's right. On September 15th, 3 British news organizations in a joint investigation published investigative reports with 4 women accusing Russell Brand of sexual assault and 1 of rape. That morning, before the reports were even released, Russell Brand posted a YouTube video denying any allegations, claiming that all of his past sexual encounters were completely consensual. He then postponed the dates of his comedy tour, Bipolarization, last Monday, and then Paramount Plus removed his comedy special from their streaming platform.
Now look, Amanda, I know that is hurting his wallet, but it doesn't stop there. YouTube has actually suspended his revenue making abilities on his account for the foreseeable future, and the British Parliament actually reached out to TikTok as well to say that they urged them to do the same. Now, Russell hasn't done any mainstream comedy platforms in a very long time, so his multimedia, million-dollar media empire that he's created on social media is where he makes his bread, and the fact of the matter is that's under fire and that's in trouble due to these allegations.
And speaking of that media empire, he made his first public comments about this whole situation on Friday in another YouTube video. And he didn't really address these allegations, but rather actually thanked his followers for questioning them.
Well, this whole situation makes me question everything, because at the end of the day, you don't want to believe that somebody as funny and as comedic as Russell Brand would do something as horrible, but we're not in the business here on Pulse of making victims seem like they're liars.
I agree, Niles, and there's so much more to dive into with this scandal, but unfortunately, that's all the time that we have.
Thank you so much for joining us this week on this edition of Scandal Session. We'll see you soon.
We will see you right here in the next episode. Back to you, Alyssa.
Thanks, team. When we come back, our influencer update team will lighten up the mood with some must-see fashion from New York Fashion Week.
Pressure could lead to
His activity.
Can we talk? Sure. Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is me? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending, right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit. Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave. Okay, but remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but all of them are pure love.
Welcome back to Pulse, and more importantly, welcome back to a new season of Influencer Update, where we keep you up to date with the most scandalous lives of the world's top influencers.
I'm Sophia Davis.
And I'm Lauren Harrington. Let's get started.
In a whirlwind of glitz and glamour, New York Fashion Week found itself at the center of a heated TikTok debate. Are influencers helping or hurting New York Fashion Week?
One name that had
everyone talking was Paige Neven, the Ariana Grande lookalike with over 10 million followers on TikTok. Paige strutted down the runway for Creators Incorporated, a social media firm, but her performance left many underwhelmed.
Things took an unexpected turn when unauthorized individuals, including Kyle Forgard from the Nelk Boys, crashed the show as a prank. The chaos ensuing from the antics, coupled with other concerns, led to a growing backlash against the presence of influencers at New York Fashion Week.
Not all influencers receive criticism. Names like Remy Bader, Lori Harvey, Tinks, Olivia Colpote, Dylan Mulvaney, Alex Earl, Amy Song, and Meredith Duxbury showcase the positive side of influencer participation.
With their millions of followers in tow, they ensured a front row seat to all the glitz and glamour and candid moments capturing everything from their outfit of the day to runway looks at the after party shenanigans.
New York Fashion Week continued to be a star-studded affair with influencers gracing events by designers like Christian Siriano, Alice and Olivia, Dion Lee, Ralph Lauren, and Jason Wu. The debate rages on, but one thing is clear: influencers continue to play a prominent role in shaping the landscape of New York Fashion Week.
Well, that's all the time we have for Influencer Update, but our Miami mashup team is out on the water to keep our heart rates pumping and to beat this heat.
Let's throw it to them over in Biscayne Bay.
Anna Warnock, and I'm here with
Balaz Raza,
and this is
Miami Mashup with UMTV Pulse.
We are here today at Biscayne Bay Paddleboards and Kayaks.
And we're taking you with us as we test out these waters.
Biscayne Bay Paddleboard and Kayak expressed their passion for marine life by providing a $1 donation to keep the bay clean.
The spectacular scenery of Biscayne Bay is best explored from the water where civilians gather. Thanks to Daniel Barrientos, you can choose either a kayak or paddleboard. Head out on your own and enjoy this fun adventure.
I'm actually so excited. I have never been paddleboarding or kayaking in Miami, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity to dip my toes in the water and see what I got.
We actually were walking out here across the park, and we saw a lot of people going to the water, and we thought about providing the service and just having fun also, you know, on the water with our customers, and yep.
I'm so thrilled to be here. I haven't been kayaking since I was a kid. I'm actually from Florida, so being here in Miami is such a cool opportunity for me, and then to go kayaking just makes it even better.
This beats any nightlife in Miami for me. How about you?
For sure, I agree.
This is so fun.
So fun.
What a beautiful way to soak in that Miami sun. I've never even thought about it.
I know, that scene was just so beautiful, and you know, it looks straight out of like a movie. But in North Bay, California, it's the end of an era for movie making magic. The original soundstage and production facility for Industrial Light and Magic, founded by George Lucas, is closing. The owners of the 3210 studio in San Rafael, California, are retiring after a decade. They told ABC 7 News that they're going out of business because of adverse business conditions, including the strike and lessened use of miniature practical effects. Sean House is a model shop supervisor at 3210 studio and says it's a tragedy for the community.
Right after the success of Star Wars, George wanted to remove himself from the Hollywood system. And so he moved the Industrial Light and Magic shop, which was down in Van Nuys for Star Wars, up here. It's a travesty. I mean, this is a historic place. The other part of it is it's a tragedy for the Bay Area filmmaking community.
Many props and models from the movies are still there, including Chewbacca's head and the Millennium Falcon and an anchor from the Pirates of the Caribbean. 3210 is planning on repurposing the building, but House is hoping to preserve all the history.
And from the heartbreak of this shutdown to a different kind of heartbreak, Hugh Jackman has announced his divorce. The Greatest Showman star is separating with his wife after 27 years of marriage. And just a day after the announcement, Jackman was seen in New York without his wedding ring. Jackman and Furness had met on the set of the Australian TV series Corelli in 1995, and less than a year later, they got married. They announced the split in a statement to Insider saying, quote, "We have been blessed to share almost 3 decades together as husband and wife in a wonderful, loving marriage. Our journey now is shifting, and we have decided to separate to pursue our individual growth." A source close to the former couple says the decision was, quote, "very hard for them and not made lightly." The former couple will co-parent their 2 children, Oscar and Ava.
Well, not to break your hearts more, but we have to go to a quick break.
But not to worry, because we've still got more Pulse to come. Our Fashion Frenzy team is going to tell you how you can go shopping right in Lakeside Village.
And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches, baby? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. You constantly ignore me. You barely eat anything healthy. You're half as active as you used to be. The pressure is just too much. I quit. Okay, I get it. I'll do better. Just please, don't leave. Okay, but remember, if I go, you go.
Listen to your heart. Don't let it quit on you. Uncontrolled high blood pressure could lead to stroke, heart attack, or death. Get yours to a healthy range before it's too late.
When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover their unique mix of all kinds of traits.
Where'd Wiley go? Where's Wiley? Ah, there she is. Paw?
Do you remember being an ancient wolf? Do you ever feel the call of the wild?
You're a renegade cop, and I'm a con woman with nothing to prove. But together, we could really solve this murder.
They're a little bit of a lot of things, but all of them are pure love.
Welcome back to Pulse. While we were away, Alyssa and I were talking about how cool it'd be to start our own business.
Yeah, and for one student with a passion for fashion, her dream became a reality.
Take it away, team.
Thanks, guys. Reporting from Lakeside Village, my name is Emmeline Smith.
And I'm Emily Jadell, and we're here to tell you all about a brand new student-run swimwear line here at UM.
Let's get into it.
Sophomore Jade Abramson recently released her first line of her new swimwear brand, Lions and Willows, and we can't get enough. Despite her busy schedule as a college student, Abramson shares that she's able to maintain balance.
I spend a lot of time on the brand, and then I also spend obviously a lot of time on school. So once I'm done with my schoolwork, I focus on brands. So I ship out items, I email the manufacturers, we call them, I figure out who is gonna market and influencers, who's gonna help get the word of the brand out. We are going to have our next launch with the same styles in October and November. In January, we're gonna have a whole new launch with new designs and styles. And eventually, in the long term, I wanna start a foundation that gives back to women and children's domestic abuse shelters, because that's something I've been very passionate about for years, since 9th grade.
While Abramson opened her website last month, she invites students to reach out via direct message on Instagram and come shop in person in her apartment in Lakeside.
I definitely will be shopping and repping Jade's swimwear line at a pool party this year. What about you, Emily?
Yeah, totally. We wish Jade the best of luck. Back to you at the desk.
You know, I absolutely love this, and I actually saw an ad for her business on TikTok, so
Really?
This is really cool to see like it actually all coming to play.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I saw it and I was like, wow, this girl's literally selling these swimsuits out of her Lakeside apartment, and I was like, that is such an idea I never
Having
had.
advertisement, so professional. The website looks great. I mean, obviously they don't really apply to me, but I bet there's gonna be so many people that absolutely love them.
Especially down here in Miami. I mean, the weather is perfect. Perfect to go to the pool day, go to the beach, you know.
Whatever you want.
Yeah, exactly. Well, if you excuse me, Ben, I think it's time that I need to end this episode so I can go do some shopping at that business.
Fine. I guess we'll have to wait until next time to tell you all the latest in the world of entertainment. But luckily, our heart rates keep pumping on our Instagram at UMTV Pulse, where we bring you tons of fun content in between our live episodes.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back here in 2 weeks for another episode of Pulse.
Take care. Now, I really...